This video is to help all second violins for the Lord of the Dance. It's going to be played fast at the concert, so let's try to practice it a bit slower. There are certain passages where you have C sharps, right, like in measure 4, and then also again later on in measure 8 where you have D to C sharp. So you play open D to C sharp, high 3 on G string, which means if you have tape there, it will be past the tape. Back to D, E, then F sharps. One of the biggest things in class is that our F sharps were not sharp enough. So you really have to push your second finger higher for your F sharps, lower for your C naturals, okay? In the beginning, you have a note that's held for how many beats? 4 times 3, 12. Good, so 12 full beats, which you have to really count, right? Because other instruments will be playing moving lines, and if you're not steady with your counting, you won't hold that for 12 full beats. So let's start from the beginning, rather slow, on our A. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, C sharp. F sharp. B, A, G, 2, 3, 4, F sharp, 2, 3, 4. It's imperative that you count, right? You have to count because you have a lot of these held out notes that if you're late, right, the harmonies will be completely thrown off. If you're early, the harmonies will be thrown off. You have to change exactly when it asks you to in the music. Should you get hung up on measures 7 and 8, just come in at measure 9 on the B natural, okay? Because that's a place where you know that you can basically restart and continue on. So let's go to measure 12. You know that this section does repeat, right? So again, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, A, E, F sharp, E, D, rest, D, again. A, E, D, rest. C natural for this next measure. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and that's another C natural. G, G, C natural, G, 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 G. Okay, and again, it's that and 4 rhythm, which is going to come up a lot. So please start for me at measure 16. Ready? 1, 2, C natural, and. Then you pizzicato right away. So right after you have, you go to short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, right? So be confident in your rhythm. Start at measure 19 and go right to your pizzicato. If you have to back out the last note of measure 19 to get in time for the pizzicato, do just that. But make sure you are not late at measure 20. Ready? Measure 19, 2, ready, and 1, 2, and 4. 1, and. Back to G. A, G, 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 C natural. E, G, C. And 4, tremolo. This is where you're at the tip of the bow, right? And you move your bow faster than you would for 16th notes, so a light wrist so that you can really move your wrist back and forth at the tip for that E and the notes to come. 28, 2, tremolo, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you can, on that B tremolo, see if you can work your bow up to about the middle of the bow if possible, so you have room to pull that down bow for B, B. So starting at 28 again, you're at the tip. Ready, and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. These eighth notes should be at the middle to lower half of the bow, so they come out really strong. Let's try them really slow, okay? Starting on that forte with the eighth notes. A, C, right there. Ready, and G, A, B, C, D, C, B, A, F natural, E. You're with the first violins here, okay? So you have to be just as strong as them. If you can, at 35, use fourth finger for that D instead of open, if you can, okay? Start again where you have the beginning of the eighth notes. That should be measured 32. Okay? 3 and 4 and. C natural. C natural, D, C natural, D, 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 C, 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 A, G, 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 F sharp, and 2 and 3, F sharp. So, it would be wise of you to go on Google and find a metronome. I say about 50 beats per minute, which is going to be super slow, right? But slow enough that you can get all of these rhythms, all of the bowings, and all of the correct notes, okay? Give yourself time to actually think about what's to come. So if it's this slow, your eighth notes would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Sixteenths. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a quarter. Half note. Whole note. Be able to subdivide and do each of those types of notes with the metronome before you play so that you're exactly certain as to how each rhythm should sound, okay? You do have your work cut out for you. Best of luck. I definitely want to hear up to measure 48 by next week. Good luck.